gentlemen, welcome back to another edition of Throwback Thursday here on the Haybarn Championship Wrestling YouTube channel. My name is Josiah Henderson, and today we're taking you back to June of 2024. HCW Unforgiven. This matchup is the main event of that show. It was a fatal four-way match to determine a new HCW World Heavyweight Champion. The title was vacated, and this is the situation we ended up with. Matthew De Luna, Aaron Storm, who was the international champion at the time, and Kelixx Sunrise, along with Chris Preston, in this exhilarating four-way matchup. As Aaron Storm coming out of a suicide dive on the Chris Preston and Kelixx Sunrise. And now we got Matthew De Luna trying to hype up the crowd. It looks like Matthew De Luna's going to fly himself, but Chris Preston intercepted it with a big boot. And folks, may I mention, at this time, at the moment that this match was taking place, Aaron Storm and Kelixx Sunrise were still on friendly territory. They were still the Storm Chasers. They were still tag team partners. Now Aaron Storm has Chris Preston here with a scoop slam. And now Kelixx and Aaron, they're calling for a double team maneuver. Kelixx off the ropes. And Storm, dropping Kelixx from a wheelbarrow position for a splash. And there we go right there, the dissension. Fatal four-way, it's every man for himself. The teamwork did not last long as Aaron Storm pulled Kelixx off the pin. Kelixx arguing with Aaron. And, Chris Preston shoved Kelixx and Aaron Storm right there. That was not Kelixx attacking Aaron. Chris Preston shoved Kelixx and Aaron Storm. They bounced each other's heads off one another. And now De Luna coming from behind, but Chris Preston saw it coming. As Chris Preston now on the attack. As Aaron Storm now stalking Kelixx Sunrise on the floor. Both men now getting each other's faces stare off here on the outside. As Chris Preston chopping up De Luna. Kelixx now trying to walk away, but Aaron Storm! Aaron Storm with a cheap shot right there. Aaron Storm showing his frustration about the incidental contact just moments ago. As Storm and Kelixx are now fighting on the outside. De Luna dropping Chris Preston on the inside. Cover here by Matthew. 1, 2. Aaron Storm breaks it up though. Aaron Storm ensuring that this matchup continues for just a few moments longer by breaking up that pinfall. But Aaron is quickly finding out that his shots have no effect on Matthew De Luna. Instead resorts to a poke to the eye. But, De Luna tried to go for a corn dog right there, but Storm reversed out of it and nailed an enziguri. A beautiful enziguri, might I add. And now Kelixx and Storm, once again, finding themselves in the ring. And I mean, these two, at least at this time, best of friends. But after all, their competitive nature is why they're two of the best in Haybarn Championship Wrestling. And their competitive nature, beautiful flatliner by Kelixx Sunrise, but Chris Preston breaking up the pin. But Kelixx Sunrise and Aaron Storm's competitive nature is not going to allow the other to, just roll over and let the other one win the world title. Both these men want to be world champion. Covered now by Chris Preston. But Kelixx ain't able to get the shoulder up. It doesn't matter if Aaron Storm already has the HCW International title. It doesn't matter if Aaron Storm already has gold. Aaron Storm wants to be draped in gold by the end of the night. And that's what he's hoping to do, folks. Whether it comes at the expense of Kelixx Sunrise or not. But Kelixx now sends Chris Preston over the ropes, and clothesline takes Chris Preston over the top rope. But Preston fighting back for a shot right there. And now bringing Kelixx out on the apron. What's Preston looking to do here? And, oh my God! Dropping Kelixx Sunrise on the apron with that back suplex. And that may take Kelixx out of this matchup, folks. Chris Preston trash talking with members of the audience. And, scoop slammed. Kelixx Sunrise on that concrete floor. There's no protection out there, folks. That was straight back on the concrete. And if I have to say so myself, I think Kelixx is now taken out of this matchup. It may now be a triple threat match. Kelixx is trying to get up, and I admire the courage right there by Mr. Sunrise. He's trying his best. He's crawling in the ring now. But Matthew coming over to continue the assault that Chris Preston started. And, splash to Chris Preston in the corner. Aaron Storm's in a bad predicament as he got splashed as well. And now De Luna, he's on Kelixx. Splashes Kelixx in the corner as well. Matthew De Luna went 3 for 3. He did not miss. And now dropping, all three men are now, in terrible predicaments as Chris Preston suffered a hip attack. And Aaron Storm suffers the same fate. And now Matthew De Luna once again on Kelixx. Oh my God. 3 for 3 once again. Matthew De Luna, the momentum is completely on his side. Wait a minute, folks. That's a Trey Trouble with a cutter right there to Matthew De Luna. And now, folks, it seems we got a triple threat on our hands. As Chris Preston, Kelixx Sunrise, and Aaron Storm are all now struggling to get to their feet. And Storm firing the shot on Kelixx, and Kelixx giving one to Chris Preston. Chris Preston firing back on Kelixx. Kick to the gut right there by Kelixx to Storm. Storm taking a shot at Chris Preston. It is madness in the ring right now. And Kelixx now taking on both men. Taking on both Chris Preston and Aaron Storm. Kelixx nailed a Bulldog running clothesline combo. Cover on Storm, but Chris Preston breaks it up. And I saw him walking off camera, folks. I'm trying to see if Matthew De Luna is even still a participant in this matchup after that attack that we saw moments ago. Suffered a cutter from an individual who's not even in the matchup. Storm now puts the brakes on the ropes. Kelixx, though. Oh, my God! Springing off the second rope for Canadian Destroyer right there. He's crawling into the cover. But Chris Preston breaking it up. Wait a minute now. He's got Kelixx. And, package power driver to Kelixx Sunrise. And Chris Preston, he's got his pickings on who he wants to take. Whether he's picking Aaron Storm cover. 2. Aaron Storm got the shoulder up, folks. Aaron Storm is still in this fight. Aaron Storm still wants to be world champion. Now, Chris Preston now, a little bit flustered, a little bit frustrated. That wasn't a 3 count. As Chris Preston now trying to decide his next move here. It's looking like he's going to go for the cover on Kelixx. 2. Aaron Storm though breaking it up. Chris Preston took too much time, jaw-jacking to the audience. And Aaron Storm was able to recover and break up that pinfall right there. What? Storm went for the Irish whip, but Chris Preston reversed it. Storm moved out of the way. And now Aaron Storm, Blue Thunderbomb. Does he got Chris Preston here? 2. Kelixx breaks it up. Aaron Storm was just 1 second away from becoming a double champion. He was 1 second away from becoming HCW World Heavyweight Champion until Kelixx Sunrise broke up the pin. I mean, like I said earlier, folks, every man for themselves. There are no friends when it comes to a fatal four-way. There are no friends when it comes to the HCW World Heavyweight title. The biggest prize, my word, what a chop. The biggest prize in our company. Oh, and Storm with a chop of his own. These two men just going blow for blow, shot for shot on each other. Now Storm ducks the kick. Got a hold of Kelixx. And, oh, Poison Rana. Poison Rana by Aaron Storm to Kelixx. And Kelixx may be out, folks. And now Storm. Oh, Storm was trying to size up Kelixx. But Chris Preston now. Oh, on the attack. Brainbuster right there. And now Storm rolled to the outside. Storm is out of play for the moment. And we ain't seen Day Luna since he suffered that cutter. Oh, Kelixx went for Solar Flare, but Chris Preston was able to move out of the way. Oh! That could be it, folks. That could be it. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And we have a new HCW World Heavyweight Champion. And his name is Chris Preston. Ladies and gentlemen, what an exciting look back into the vault of HCW. We thank you again for joining us on this Thursday afternoon for Haybarn Championship Wrestling Throwback Thursday here on the HCW YouTube channel. Make sure to tune in next week for another exciting look in the vault of Haybarn Championship Wrestling. Thank you for watching, folks. Just